Yo, what's up, guys? Joker bringing you another video. This is kind of delayed. This is going to be encompassing the last three relics we received before Leagues 4. And I've got to say, they're all kind of insane. I'm pretty sure I've said that every video, but they're all just kind of insane. So let's take a look. Up first, we have Ruinous powers, which everyone's speculating is going to give us access to the Ruinous prayer book. It doesn't say that's directly what it does, but it makes the most sense that that's what it does. And the reason why this is important is because a while back, this was a secondary prayer book that was pulled that actually failed. Well, actually, I think it passed, but they still didn't put it in the game for some reason. Um, and it has some incredibly powerful prayers. If we go ahead and take a look at these are going to be the things that are essentially blowing like augury, rigor, and piety out of the water, right? Because 25% ranged attack, 27% range strength, 25% magic attack, 4% damage, 25% attack, 27% strength. If we compare this to normal, actually, I'll pull up the normal prayers. This is the current prayer book, right? And this is mainly what we're going to be looking at right here. Piety, rigor, and augury. 25 and 20, no damage increase bonus. 20, 23, and 25. 20, 23, 25. So they are more defensive, but these are much more offensive. That's essentially the trade off for this prayer book because even the protection prayers have you taking additional damage off other styles, right? So, like, let's say if you're prayer flicking something and you flick wrong, then you take 10% extra damage. This is okay, in my opinion, because it kind of balances it out. I'm mainly more hyped about the 4% damage, like the fact that these just hit so much harder, and it has intensify 40% accuracy in all styles. That's going to be on top of the relics that we get that already boost accuracy by like a bare minimum of 50% for each. So that's an insane, dude, because we're going to be pretty much never missing and hitting like a truck if you choose to get the Ruinous Powers prayer book. Otherwise, you would have to choose Zaya if you do want rigor or augury. That's the only way. You have to get it from what is it? Cox to actually be able to do that. So that's Ruinous Powers. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Fire Cell. Fire Cell is essentially infinite money. Anything that it's not essentially infinite money, it is infinite money. Anything that you can buy for GP is free. Every shop in the game, right? And some notable things are the fact that you can go to any rune shop, buy a bunch of runes, and sell them in the Czar area for Tokul, and then that allows you to get like free uncut onyxes. It allows you to get the free obsidian equipment. It allows you to get a lot of stuff from the city of Moral Rec. It's super easy, right? So that's a power spike on its own, and that's just one benefit. On top of that, there's the things like the food shops, right? Let me go here. Frankie's Fishing Emporium, right? This is going to be in Zaya exclusively, but if you choose like almost any region, they have at least a food shop that majority of the time offers something. Worst case scenario, the one on Karamja that everyone's going to have access to sells Krambon, swordfish, all of that, right? But the reason why I singled this one out exclusively is because it sells 25 sharks. Now, you can't buy over the stock. So the shops that sell like one of something are still going to be pretty bad, even if you have infinite money. But the fact that this sells 25 sharks and you're going to be able to respawn it just by closing the menu and reopening it, this is easily hundreds to thousands of sharks an hour. This solves your food issue because there's also shops like in the Mist Guild that are insanely good. Let me pull up the Mist Guild. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I thought the Myth Guild had another shop. I mean, it gives you free dragon equipment from everything from the Dragon Dagger, Dragon Long, Dragon Mace, Dragon Battle Axe, but it also gives you a free Dragon Square Shield. So, not as good as I initially was thinking, but something that is really good is the free infinite fletching supplies that you're going to be getting from things like almost any archery shop. They usually have an abundance of arrow tips, and they have arrow tips all the way until rune arrows. So you're going to be able to go ahead and get free 99 fletching just by having fire cell, free 99 cooking just from having fire cell, and then you're going to be able to access infinite ruins, infinite arrows, and you could go like the melee relic and have infinite runes and infinite arrows and not even care about the other two relics. You're going to be sustained. And then the third thing is the thing that was just released today. This is a death touch dart on 20% or less HP, right? So it goes ahead and it executes enemies that are less than 20% HP. This is cracked. There's no other way to put it. This is insanely strong. This relic is borderline broken because a lot of people have failed kills with the mobs just being above 20% HP. And the best part is, if you do anything in group content, you only need one person on your team to have this. You don't even have to pick this. One person on your team picks it, and then you guys are instantly killing everything at 20% life. So that's insane. But that's pretty much it. That's my clump of the last 3 days of relics and reveals that we received. I'm going to be making a video on what regions and relics I feel like I'm choosing for my main and a side character, because I am going to run a side character, a main for like PVM and stuff like that, and then a side character for maxing and like dragon rank and that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, take care.